Nori and her mother were able to establish they had suffered horrific abuse at the hands of the 18th Street Gang in Guatemala, yet their asylum application was denied. Let's talk about why. There are three main reasons why someone who has suffered past persecution would still be denied asylum. The first one is that the asylum application requires that the abuse that you suffered has to be based on a protected ground. That means your political expression, religious expression, sexuality, or other similar situations. General crime is not accepted as a basis for an asylum case. In Nori and her mother's situation, they were targeted by the 18th Street Gang for recruitment, and unfortunately, gang recruitment has explicitly been stated to not be a basis for asylum in the United States. And number two, there's a 1-year filing deadline to seek asylum. However, you're not eligible for a work permit until 6 months after you file for asylum. So some people find themselves in the conundrum of not having any money to hire an attorney to file. Yes, they can file pro se, but then you risk accidentally filing an application that is missing some facts or doesn't have the right information, and therefore your credibility will be called into question later on. Number three, the material support bar. That means that if you provided any assistance to a group the government determines to be a terrorist organization, that you can be barred from your asylum case being granted. For example, imagine that you are a nurse in another country and some people come to your house and hold weapons to your head and say you must render treatment to our fallen compadres or else we're going to use this weapon that we're holding at your head. You render that in order to save your life. There is no duress exception to the material support bar. Your asylum case, although you meet all of the other requirements, may still be denied. We are in need of immigration reform, and unfortunately, at the moment, we're moving the wrong direction.